Hello and welcome to the new year and another episode of Escape the J Curve. Escape the J Curve is back in 2021 with another brilliant episode, and I wish all of you a happy new year. I was on a bit of a break. I didn't publish for the last couple of weeks, but I have big plans for the show for 2021. So buckle up. And the first show of 2021 couldn't be better than this because I am in conversation with Tarence Allison. Terence is from the US and he runs a candle business and he is an entrepreneur. And the most beautiful part about the interview is his mindset, how he approaches business, how he approaches his life, how he approaches his relationships, productivity, free time. It's all a very unique perspective on all those things. Plus, probably the most important lesson to be learned on this episode is the power of iterations when you're trying to launch a business. So, when you launch a product or a service, the first form of the product might not be as successful as you want it to be, but you should not give up. You should iterate, you should get feedback, you should iterate again, you should go through multiple phases before you land on something that uh, the market really wants. So, this is what the episode teaches us, the importance of not giving up and going through multiple processes, multiple phases before you get a product which is successful. So, listen in, lots of value to be had in this episode, and I will be back with the second episode of 2021. I wish everyone a happy new year once again. May 2021 be the best year of your life yet. Hi, Terence.
Hello.
Hi, buddy. How are you doing?
Hey, all right, and yourself?
I'm doing very, very well. And thank you so much for doing this. I know it's a Sunday and it's early morning for you. I'm so grateful that you said yes to doing the episode so early on a Sunday morning. So thank you so much.
No problem, anytime.
Right. So, Terence, could we get started about with a brief introduction about you? Where are you from? What do you do? And things like that.
Yeah, okay, so my name is Tarence Allison. I'm from a small town in Mississippi in the States.
Mm-hmm.
And right now I work as an entrepreneur with a candle business, working on something else that I'll be releasing soon.
Right.
And also I have a another job, which is like an administrative assistant and all that. So I do a lot.
I totally understand that. So I have multiple side hustles going on. So
hmm
you must be really busy and a lot of things on your calendar on a regular basis. So
Oh,
I'll get to
yes.
that, uh, get to your productivity in a bit. But tell me something. Why did you start the candle business? What's your origin story like? Did you have a 9 to 5 and then you got bored, or you felt like you are not being productive enough? What pushed you towards starting this business?
Oh, okay. So, in all honesty, the truth was COVID-19.
I see. Okay.
Yes, when COVID-19 hit, I was like, I got so much free time. I might as well just go and get this out while I can. But it was a long time ago, though. I used to research how to make candles. I was looking at how they made them and everything, and I never got to it because I always had to work.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so I eventually started a business before, which was called
Right.
Aboundo, and it was
Mm-hmm.
mostly a drop shipping business, a bit drop shipping business I started. But when COVID
Right.
hit, I had to shut it down completely because all my supplies was coming from China, and it was just nonstop.
Yeah.
And then I had to reroute. So I was like, what can I make here in the US and find here, which was candles. So
Hmm.
I finally got a chance to make it. And when I first started making them, I thought it was just so easy.
Right.
So basically, I was just pouring the scents and mixing. And I was like, oh, okay, I got this. But no, I was so wrong. After researching, now it's like you need a formula, you need certain wicks, you need certain containers, you need certain wax. I didn't know it was just so much you needed for a candle.
Right. Right.
And so now
So
just here I am,
yeah.
still open.
That's awesome. So, I would say that you've always been passionate about candles, and then you got into the business of making and selling candles, and then you
Hmm.
figured out the operational aspects of it, what people want, what people like, and the
Hmm.
details of the business, because people say, for any successful entrepreneur, the devil is in the details, right?
Yes.
Right. So, so one of the challenges that you talked about when you started the candle business, was, you had to figure out a lot of other things. What
Hmm.
are the other main challenges, or let's put it this way? So, how did you figure out what the market wants? So, you wanted to sell candles in a certain way, but maybe people were not ready for buying what you were making in terms of the candles. So, how did you improvise? What additional things did you do? And how did you figure out what people want to buy, for example?
I'm trying to compete with them or get
Yeah.
to a level to where I'm able to compete with them. So I researched all the channels through tags, hashtags, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I looked at all their sales, what they're selling. I got the sense that they were using, which was a lot of earth and aroma scents. So I made a lot of earth and aroma scents,
Mm-hmm.
and I launched it in May after I researched candle jars and wicks and all that stuff. And
Okay.
so with that, with the beginning of that, I only had like one sale. That was it.
Right.
And so I had to go back and refocus everything. And then I just got another vessel, which was another jar, and it
Mm-hmm.
was a much bigger one. And that's
Right.
when the business just started taking off because it was, well, we buy things with our eyes. So if
Right.
is it visually appealing, they will buy it. So that's how I got to where I am now. Well, I innovated every time I saw something that needed to be changed, and ever since then, the business is starting to pick up more.
Absolutely. And two very important and interesting points that you made in the last section. One that is, if it broke, why fix it? So learn
Hmm.
from the competitors in your industry, which are already doing it well, and
Exactly.
see what processes, operations, and things like that you could incorporate into your business. And the second thing that stood out for me was the aesthetics bit of it. So when people make a buying decision, it has
Hmm.
to be aesthetically appealing for them to go ahead and make the decision. So
Hmm.
you constantly improved till you got that correct aesthetics for your candles. That's amazing.
Exactly. Because when they first started, they was horrible.
Right. I was taking a look at your Instagram pictures of the candles and other things that you sell. They look really professional and really well done. So you have managed to fix the beauty and aesthetics part of it. So that's amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Another good thing about, I think, your personality or the way that you think, you didn't give up when the first iteration of the product didn't do well. You were sort of passionate enough to figure out, okay, I might need to go through two, three, four, five more rounds before I hit something which is in demand in the market. I will not give up if the
Oh,
first product
yes.
doesn't do well. So tell me, were you always like that? Were you always tenacious, or is it something that you had to cultivate for your business?
Oh, no, I was always like that. I'm the person
Right.
that goes against the grain constantly. I'm like,
Wow.
I'm tired of a 9 to 5. I'm trying to get away from it. So it's like this is my motivation, this is my passion. So I'm gonna try to grow it as much as I can to where I can only focus on this and then venture out more. That's my whole
Right.
motivation is to go away from a 9 to 5 job. That's it.
So What is it about your 9 to 5 that bothers you so much and gives you this? So, you're moving towards freedom. You want to do things that you have not done yet. So, what drives you towards, away from the 9 to 5 and towards your business?
I would say uh, working for other people, making them rich
Hmm.
when you can
Hmm.
make your own self rich. Why do that and
Right.
waste your holidays? You barely get those for a certain amount of pay when you can work for yourself and get an uncapped amount. So it's like it's a win-win situation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, tell me a bit about the marketing side of your business, Darren. So, how do people get or find your products? How do they buy it, and how
Mhm.
do they become a repeat customer? So, do you have a funnel? Like, do you use email lists? I see that you have a YouTube channel around your product also. So, what is the most effective way to market what you're selling currently? What would you say about that? Like building a funnel for something like
Mhm.
a physical product that you're selling right now.
My main focus of marketing is Facebook. Facebook
Okay,
is where I get mostly all of my customers from.
right.
So I joined a lot of Facebook groups to where everybody just support everybody. They share your posts and stuff. And I also made
Mm-hmm.
a Twitter and an Instagram for it and a LinkedIn as well.
Right.
So I market on all those social media platforms. So I mainly rely. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you.
And then I also have an email list whenever you purchase a product, you can input your email and you get like weekly newsletters and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I also have a website through Shopify. That's where they can go and purchase the products and look at all the upcoming products as well.
Right, right. Awesome. So you're saying your largest lead generation platform is Facebook. So I was wondering, is it a Facebook page or do you run Facebook ads and you offer something for free so that people can sign up to your email list and then you send newsletters. So how does it entire funnel play out for you?
I run a Facebook page. And when I first
Mm-hmm.
started, I was giving away free wax melts with every purchase of a candle. So
Right.
it draws the people in, and they also get like a 10% discount whenever you subscribe to the email list as well.
Mm-hmm. So the 10% coupon is what is getting the people to sign up for your email list.
Yes.
Awesome. And how do you use YouTube for your marketing? Do you post videos of your products or do reviews of other products? How are you using YouTube?
YouTube, I don't really use YouTube. I just started, so I'm still getting the hang of YouTube. That's why I only have one video up so far.
Right, right. Okay, okay. So, you were talking about you do so many things, right? You have this business, you have an admin job,
Hmm.
and there's one more thing that is coming up. So, tell me how you manage your time. Like, do you have less time for your hobbies now, meeting friends, or that doesn't matter to you at all? You're just focused on your work. And what's a typical day for you? When do you wake up? What are the habits that keep you focused on what you need to do on the particular day?
Hmm. So I'm a go with the flow kind of person. I don't.
Right.
I hate time schedules and all that. But for my
Mm-hmm.
admin job, I have to wake up at 6 every day and
Oh,
start
wow.
with that.
Okay.
And then I normally don't go to bed till around 1 a.m. at the most because I'm up doing work for my other business and stuff.
Right.
And it just depends on what mood I'm in. Because I can wake up at like
Mm-hmm.
5 a.m. or 4 a.m. and be like, oh, let me switch this on the website. And I would get up and do it.
Right. I've seen you. I think online on Instagram, like at really odd times. Like I think we spoke, speaking today around 5 a.m. your time.
It
You're out.
was.
You're
I was
working
up.
on something. So.
I was up.
So, anytime you get time, you're working on your business. Any free time, right?
Yeah, any free time I'm working on my business. Even at my admin job, I be working on my business.
So, do you miss some of the other things that you had to let go? For example, meeting friends, or less time with family, or this gives you so much energy and love, the candle business, that you don't miss any of those things.
I mean, I still have a social life and I still meet with friends and family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's mostly whenever I have like free time, free time. Like we make time for what we want. So there's always
Right.
time you can make for them if you want to.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, you would say that you've got a perfect balance between your passion,
Hmm.
your work, and your family, right?
That's correct.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So, I think that was the serious part of the interview. Now we have come to a section called rapid fire, which is a bit more fun and entertaining,
Hmm.
right? So, in this section, I ask you 10 back to back questions. And the only thing I need from you is to be quick. You have to reply with the first thing that comes to your mind. You cannot think a lot.
Oh, you're gonna put me on the spot.
And some of the questions, yes, and there are, I might put you on the spot. And the second thing is, you cannot repeat or use a word that you have already used in a previous question, right?
Okay.
Okay. So, the first one, your favorite holiday destination.
Um, um, I would say DC.
Right. Your favorite movie.
Titanic.
Oh, really?
I
Awesome.
love
James
Titanic.
Cameron. How many times have you seen it, would you say?
Oh, I
50?
can't remember. It's a lot.
It used to be my favorite movie. Then, I think I saw one from Del Toro, which was Pan's Labyrinth,
Uh-huh.
and that movie was amazing. So, um, anyway, moving on. So, an inspirational character, a character that inspires you. It could be a real life character. It could be from a book or a movie or a series.
A character. Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know a character that inspires me, but I know a musician that inspires me.
right. Who is that?
Rihanna.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Okay, the next one, family.
Oh, crazy. The first word comes to my mind when you say family for me is crazy.
All right. Next one is love.
Oh, that's a strong word. No comments.
Yep. Fair enough. Not a problem at all. The next one is passion. So that might put you in spot.
Passion. Oh,
Yeah.
my passion would be traveling.
Wow. Awesome. Next one is one thing that you regret. It could be a personal mistake. It could be a business mistake. And if you're willing to share that in public.
I regret nothing because
Awesome. Yeah.
they shape you into what you become today.
Absolutely. You learn from your experiences and you try to become better. Yeah, that's so good. That's so awesome. Okay, next one, your first crush.
Oh, it was a long time ago. I was ninth grade. I'm not gonna put their name out there.
Okay, no worries. Craziest thing that you have done? Crazy, weird, strange.
Oh, I was drunk as ever, and I ran down the street naked.
How long ago was this?
It was during my college days.
Right, amazing. And the last one is legacy.
Legacy. I want something that's gonna be worldwide, basically, like Bath and Body Works. That's my main focus. I want my name out there. I want
Right.
my name behind something that's gonna last.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so I think we have come to the last section, which is 1 minute message to the world. So In this section, I give you a minute to talk about whatever you want to talk about. Maybe your business, maybe where people can reach out to you, anything that you want to say to your customers or people listening to the podcast. The mic is all yours,
Hmm.
and your time starts now.
So I would tell everybody, just go ahead and launch your business. It don't have to be perfect. If you wait and try to make it perfect, you will never launch it at all because that's exactly what I did. I tried to make it as perfect as possible, which is false. Just launch
Right.
it and innovate as you grow, and you'll be successful if it's your passion. And if you have any questions, I can help. Just reach me at Instagram, which is at Terrence Allison.
Absolutely. I'll link your Instagram on the show notes so people can find you and reach out to you with their questions, maybe
Hmm.
entrepreneurial, maybe mindset. Because one thing that I really found fascinating about you or this interview today is your mindset. Like, you never gave up. You went through multiple iterations of the product, but you still wanted it badly. You
Hmm.
still wanted it bad enough to keep going. So that is something that, really special and inspirational for sure.
Yes, I hate people who give up so fast.
Yeah, yeah, me too. All right, Terence, thank you so much. I appreciate you doing this on an early morning on a Sunday. I know you're going to do really well in the business that you have right now because of the mindsets and the way you talk and your confidence and your focus. And I will link your Instagram on the show notes so that people can find you and reach out to you. If they are having second thoughts about their business or maybe trying to figure out their marketing, they can reach out to you, right?
Yeah, they can definitely reach out to me.
All right. Thank you so
All
much,
right, thank
Terence.
you for
I
having me.
hope you have a absolutely my pleasure.
All right,
Okay.
you have
Bye
a good
bye.
one.
Thank you. Yeah. You too. Bye.